is a citizen science data collection Android app to help stakeholders monitor restoration activities of their projects by allowing data collection on farm and rangelands, near real-time monitoring of the collected data to reduce errors, and facilitate in reporting project matrices and other data to stakeholders.
Regreening App has been a very key tool for the project and is one of its way of getting data. So when I open the Regreening App, you can see we have FMNR, tree planting, nursery, rangelands, and engagement. All these things are data that you can record using FMNR, and the good thing is it works offline. You don't need to have data. So we normally use the rangeland module, and then here you can have the water points and intervention. From the water points, this one we use to record the existing water infrastructure in the area. If you can just click, you can see, go to new entry, there is my name, then you select the project, then you go next, and then this one is give a consent to the person here that you're collecting the water point from private entity. Then there's a place where you ask someone to accept, to give consent or no. Then if you give consent to continue, and then you create now entity. See, from here you can see if it's an individual, institution, group, community. This is more of if it's a land tenure, if the water point is owned by the community, institution, or group. And then it also can tell the distance within that water point to the nearby household, and then availability of water in that water point. Sometimes it can be water pan, a river, stream. If it's all season, you can put all year. If it's only dry season or wet season or not known, if there is no one who know exactly the data that's there, we can say wet season because we have put hours to be water harvesting only during the rainy season. And then also it checks the contamination of the source nearby. So you will see if there is an agricultural activities, latrines, factories. So you will see the issue that contaminate the water. If it's not known, you can click not known. If you are not sure, maybe, but if there is none, you can click none. And then it also covers if there is any protection to the water point. You can see around if there is fence, well covered or none. Just select one. So let's say there is no any protection. And then now, after that, you have to turn on GPS because this thing can pinpoint now and have the GPS coordinate. And then now I'll capture the point. Yes, we have accuracy of 3.9 meters. Then you save the point. And then now you have to take picture of the water infrastructure. After you take a picture, you save. After you save, you go to next. And then you can write a comment. So for your comment is for your observation, what is so peculiar about the water point, then now it will come here. So this is our rangeland module. So yeah, that's why this is the good thing about it. You don't need data. Even if you are in a place that's as much remote as it will be, you will send your data when you're already back to network area. But you can collect as much as possible data you can. In rangeland module also, we have this one, active intervention. All the technologies that we have trained, we collect here from the active interventions, and it collects from specific half moons. It also asks a question about the amount of seeds planted, nearby trees.
When you compare when you are using Regreening App and before, when there was no Regreening App, before you couldn't tell how you are progressing, or rather when you are doing restoration and you come maybe in the next 1 year, you will never tell the difference. But with the Regreening App, you know the difference. You will see this is where you were last year and now this is where you are. So you are able to account, or you are able to document your journey, your restoration journey.
Regreening App is the eyes and ears of the community in terms of what we collect from the ground, and then we do some research, and then we share back the results to the community on maybe on what to do, on what to improve.
We are also catering for future scenarios as well. So tomorrow, if we want to model certain tree species, we have actual location of the tree species as well, like latitude, longitude of the species, what was the height, what was the CBH of that species. So getting geotagged information is critical nowadays. And this is what it separates us from some of the other data collection, that for us, if donor would like to know where the intervention has taken place and they are part of the project, they can download this data and go to individual tree, not only individual farmer, but the individual farm and individual tree, to see that how authentic the data is.